Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the Poke Resort. So far we know a lot of characters that are currently in the Pokemon Sun and Moon games. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go over all the information that we know of them right now, and we're going to try to figure out what else we don't know that we might see in future trailers. So let's get into it. So as you guys can tell here, we have our two main characters, the female protagonist and the male protagonist. If you guys know where I'm finding this information, all you guys have to do is go to Pokemon.com and they'll give you a ton more information than you would find just in the YouTube trailers alone. So it definitely can give you guys more information if you guys go to here. So right here, all it really does is show the male and female characters. Doesn't really see anything too important. It just basically just goes over what every other game would go over, just this talking about the current characters. So if we scroll down a little bit more, obviously we already know what characters are the different skin tones we can choose with our characters, so that's nothing new either. But we do have something new here where we have Professor Kukui, I believe that's how you pronounce his name, where he is going to be the new professor of the region. A lot of people didn't know if it was either going to be him or the old guy, so it was just kind of trying to figure out which one it's going to end up being, but it ended up being the guy who's actually ripped and doesn't really feel like wearing a shirt but just a vest over it. So that's going to be our character. So what its description is for Professor Kukui is that he's the Alola region's dependable Pokemon professor. He lives near your home and looks out for you. He's passionate about his research into Pokemon moves and has sometimes taken direct hits from Pokemon when there was something that can be learned from it. Sporting a white lab coat slung casually over his bare torso, he shows off his own unique style. So this definitely is a very unique character, and I think this is my favorite professor so far, just from aesthetics alone. I think just overall experience is definitely Professor Oak, but this guy seems very cool, and I'm very glad to get some kind of new vibe with the Pokemon professor. It's just very chill dude, so it's very cool that we're going to be getting him. So if we scroll down a little bit more, we get Lily. So this character is very mysterious because we really only know a very little amount from it, and all we really get is that she's the professor's aide. So what the description says is that Lily is a mysterious girl who assists the professor. This young girl is about the same age as your character, and she's working for Professor Kukui's assistant for personal reasons. She's not fond of making Pokemon fight in battle, but she loves reading and has devoured many books. Lily will play an important role in the story of Pokemon Sun and Moon. So she's not going to be a rival or anything. I could take her as more of like a professor's assistant where she'll be helping out that way, but maybe a little bit more in depth where she might be following you along your journey, maybe just having her own journey of her own, but it's not anything to do with catching Pokemon and battling them. So we could get a very interesting character that we may have never seen before with Lily, so I'm excited to see what she brings to the table. So now if we scroll down just a little bit further, we have How. How is going to be basically our rival. It says friend. I don't like that it says friend. I'd rather would have said rival because I want to have a reason to beat him. When it says friend, it just seems like he's going to have a fun time going along his journey, and it's nothing going to be too competitive, even though I'm assuming definitely will get to battle him further along than just the first match that what we've already seen in the trailer. So his description for How is a Pokemon loving young boy with a big appetite. He's the same age as your character. When you move along the Alola region, he makes friends with you right away. He has a real weakness for malasada, which is a famous treat in the Alola region, and he is always in search for malasada shops. He is a big-hearted boy who really loves Pokemon. So he just seems like a very, very cool, chill dude. Just, I don't know, I guess you take a typical Hawaiian guy who just wants to have some fun, is very relaxing, and just is looking for a good journey of his own. So I don't think the story of this game will be too based on us and this rival or friend. I believe there's going to be a bigger story around there, where I actually feel like if I go up, Lily might have more of an impact on the Pokemon game than How. So make sure you guys pay attention and try to figure out what this little character brings to the table, because I think it's definitely going to be something interesting. But I also want to go back up to our own characters, where if you guys can see here that there's going to be a sorry, there's trucks in the background and can't do anything about that. But yeah, so if you guys look here, there's a watch-like figure, kind of like what we had the Mega Bracelet in Pokemon X and Y. And also the girl character has that as well, but it's just a little bit tougher to see as it's from her forearm than the one that she's pointing out to us. So this has the same diamond that it has in the Pokemon Sun and Moon logos for the Japanese version. So there is going to be some kind of correlation with that as well. But if we get more of a zoomed in look of this watch, it has little divots around the whole bracelet. So maybe each diamond goes for one Pokemon, so maybe you're able to put more diamonds along your wrist to be able to have more Pokemon evolve in this pattern. Now it's tough to decide what exactly this is. It could be a combination of what we see with Ash Greninja right now, plus Mega Evolution, where it might have both aspects into one now instead of having a Mega Evolution bracelet and having whatever this new evolution bracelet is on its own. So it could be a combination of the two, or we might just forget about Mega Evolution altogether in this region and just have this new type of evolution. Now I think it's not very likely that there's going to be a new, or we're going to get rid of Mega Evolution. I feel like it's still going to be in there, but we're definitely going to get a lot more information on this new one because this is the new thing, so that's going to be stressed out in the new games. So that's about all I got from these characters, so I feel like this is what we're going to be expecting with these characters. There really isn't too much information yet that we have on Kukui, but it is interesting how outdoorsy of a person is and how much he really takes heart to his research, where he's willing to get hit by Pokemon directly to figure out more information regarding these Pokemon. So I like the style that we have going so far in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So if you guys have anything more to add in this analysis video regarding the characters that we know so far, let me know in the comment section below. If you guys aren't subscribed yet, make sure you guys do so because I'm going to be getting over tons of Sun and Moon content as the year goes along. So don't forget to like this video if you guys enjoy this as well. Have a good one, guys, and I'm out.